Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is HAZRIQ Hakim bin JULAILI, and today, for my project presentation, I would like to introduce. My name is HAZRIQ Hakim bin JULAILI, and my supervisor is Dr. Amir Abdullah bin Muhammad Tamanhuri as my supervisor. And my title today that I want to propose is an activated carbon using COBS by KOH activation development. KOH means potassium hydroxide. So my content for today is topic 1 for introduction, topic 2 for literature review, topic 3 methodology, and topic 4 is expected result. So introduction is activated carbon or AC is an advantageous man-made material due to its pore structure. Remarkably, to absorb impurities for air or water, make it excellent choice for purifying this resource by Yi et al. The procedure of creating pore structure activation can be achieved through the chemical or physical, and the raw material is selected has a significant impact and properties and effectiveness of the activated carbon. So it comes with three form, which are powdered, granular, and a pellet. So the utilization of agricultural product by raw material production shown a great potential due to affordability and accessibility. So this byproduct has a ability to produce high quality activated carbon with excellent absorption, impressive durability, and minimal ash content. And the activated carbon has the ability to capture the initial alkali content of biomass, making a valuable material for control air pollution and the treatment of wastewater by Fan et al. 2004. So my problem statement today is first of all, the high cost production of activated carbon and the source is non-renewable. So second is limitation of conventional activated carbon production process, which often suboptimal absorption capacity, which limited pore size distribution and inefficient regeneration method. Developing can cost high and cost-effective production method, including innovative carbonization and activation technique, can significantly reduce manufacturing expenses. So, moreover, the advancement in activated carbon production can contribute transition toward circular economy by utilizing the renewable source and reducing the environmental impact. So next, my research objective is to develop activated carbon from waste source. So especially to develop my activated carbon using the COBS by the pyrolysis or carbonization method for air filtration. Second is characterize the development of the activated carbon using study of the characteristic. So my research scope is using a COBS as raw material, using the chemical activation method by carbonization, potassium hydroxide as my main activating agent. Morphology structure was analyzed by using the microscope, scanning electron microscope is SEM, and Fourier transform infrared to analyze the characteristic. That is my scope. So we go to the topic 2, which are the literature review. So these are several topics in my literature review. First of all, the absorption and mechanism performance. So this topic tell about the performance of the activated carbon according to raw material. Second is application of activated carbon. So these are several applications that we use for activated carbon, such as coal-based activated carbon for fuel, removal of heavy material, VOC and dye removal. This used for air filtration or water treatment, absorption of gas and storage, used for filtration, and activated carbon as medical use that we use for pharmaceutical. So characterization technique of activated carbon. So these are several machines that previous study used for study the characterization of activated carbon. First of all, they use Brunner Emmett Teller, Barrett Joyner Harlenda (BJH), Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy (FTIR), X-ray diffraction (XRD), the scanning electron microscopic (SEM). So my past study for developing an activated carbon can divide by two, which are physical activation and chemical activation. The difference between physical and chemical is chemical use the activating agent, use the acidic or alkali chemical used for activate the sample to make it activated carbon. So my last topic of literature review is advanced and future perspective of activated carbon. Next, topic 3, tell about my methodology for this experiment. So after I finish my literature review, I will go for experimental preparation, which I have to prepare concoct as raw material, activating agent KOH or potassium hydroxide as my activating agent, carbonization which 300 Celsius to 700 Celsius as I propose, and duration of carbonization is 3 to 5 hours. So as you can see, this are the raw material, this is the activating agent, and this is the furnace. So after that, we go to the sample preparation. After I finish my sample preparation, I will proceed my experiment with a characterization study using these two, scanning electron microscopic and Fourier transform spectroscopy infrared (FTIR) for characterize the adsorption, ash content, the pore structure, the porosity, surface structure, and the capabilities. So after that, I will gain my result and discuss further. So during the sample preparation, there are several processes that I have to done it, such as drying the raw material under direct the sunlight. Next is crushing the raw material. After we dry, I have to crush my raw material into certain size. And carbonization, we carbonize the raw material to make it as a carbon, and then I want to sieve my sample to make it more fine powder, and then right after that, the activation process will continue with my potassium hydroxide. I will activate my sample using the potassium hydroxide, and it will become activated carbon. So right after that, I will wash the sample with distilled water because the potassium hydroxide is a strong alkali, so that I have to wash with distilled water so until the pH become neutral, 6 or 7. Right after I wash my sample, I will dry my sample in the oven in certain temperature, which I propose 100 to 130 degrees Celsius for 3 to 4 hours, and then my activated carbon is prepared. So the last topic for today is my expected result. So I expect for the first thing is a significant increased area surface, as activated carbon knows for its high area surface. This increase provide a greater number for adsorption, so means high surface area will give you high capabilities of adsorption. Next is development process to optimize the pore distribution, ensure the micropore, mesopore, and macropores, the balanced distribution, efficient adsorption, and of various molecules and compounds. Additionally, the development of activated carbon should exhibit a high adsorption performance, including capacity and efficiency. The efficiency removal for target substance. Finally, compatibility of the developed activated carbon with intended applications such as water treatment, air purification, gas separation, and energy storage should be assessed to ensure it meets the specific requirement and the performance criteria for activated carbon. So, my name is HAZRIQ Hakim. That's all from me. Thank you.